Lurking in the depths of the oceans, down in those uncharted abysses of the ocean where sunlight fades away, live some massive monsters beyond your wildest imagination. We're not talking about long-dead dinosaurs or mythical storybook creatures. These sea monsters are real, if you know where to look. Fortunately, scientific researchers have done the groundwork for us, and these are what they found. Number 10. Beluga Whale. Considered friendly and relatively social, beluga whales are the smallest sea creatures you will see in this video. Even with its modest size, the beluga whale is still a hefty creature, weighing up to 1.5 tons and measuring about 20 feet long. They're most recognizable for their brilliant white color but are dark gray when young. It could take up to 10 years for a beluga whale to become completely white. These whales come with a weird, bulbous head that looks like a creature is wearing a helmet. Inside the bulbous head is a pocket of stuff researchers call melon, which is a waxy, oily substance that helps these whales use echolocation to find each other and locate food. And unlike most sea monsters, beluga whales enjoy living in groups called pods and are playful when interacting with humans. Number 9. Whale shark. Don't let the name fool you. The whale shark is the world's biggest fish. Reaching sizes of up to 60 feet long, a mature whale shark can weigh around 20,000 pounds. That's the weight of 2 average-sized elephants combined. As large and heavy as they are, whale sharks mainly eat plankton, the teeny-weeny plants and animals that float around the sea. Even with the word shark in their name, these creatures are friendly and often interact with swimmers and divers, sometimes even allowing them to take a ride. Whale sharks also exhibit distinct markings that are pretty hard to miss. Unfortunately, their meek nature has made them the perfect target for hunters, making them one of the most endangered species of fish in the world today. Number 8. Sperm whale. Just from the name, we can agree you don't want this monster near you in the water. The sperm whale, despite having a silly name, is super weird and mysterious. The creature's bulbous head is filled with… actually, we're not sure what. Scientists think it helps the whale dive for long periods, but its exact purpose is a mystery. Regardless, the sperm whale is one of the most dangerous predators in the ocean. These giant predators have their hunting grounds 3 kilometers below the ocean surface and can hold their breath for over 2 hours while deep diving. With an average length of 78.74 feet, which is about as tall as a standard 8-story building, sperm whales were a popular target for 18th and 19th century whalers. They also produce a stinky, greasy wax called ambergris, used in perfume making, candles, lamp oil, and other industrial applications. Before the massive-style 19th century whaling, over 1.1 million sperm whales were accounted for. Today, that number has dwindled to several hundred thousand. Number 7. Giant Pacific octopus. The giant Pacific octopus is not only the biggest of all octopus species, but it's also incredibly intelligent. This octopus has a jaw-dropping radial spread of over 32 feet and weighs a stunning 600 pounds. These sea monsters, though reddish-brown, can change color for camouflage, solve mazes, and play with toys. How is that possible? Well, this giant octopus has 9 brains, 1 central brain and 1 to control each of its 8 arms. You can easily find a giant octopus in the Pacific Ocean. Hey, for more videos like this, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our next upload. At number 6, the lion's mane jellyfish. Some of these creatures grow over 8 feet across and have tentacles stretching a remarkable 100 feet, which, by the way, is almost as long as a blue whale. The lion's mane jellyfish is one fearsome sea monster. While their sting isn't usually deadly to humans, it's definitely painful. There's no scientific reason why these creatures have abnormally long appendages, but they do, and more often than not, it gets them in trouble. For instance, their long tentacles often get entangled with marine debris. Their long tentacles also make them vulnerable to predators that love jellyfish arms. Here's a cool fact about the sea monster. All lion's mane jellyfish are bioluminescent, meaning they can make their light and glow in the dark. Number 5. Giant squid. As the name implies, this squid is massive. These epic sea monsters are the stuff of legend, with several tales of them attacking fishing boats still used to scare kids in some parts of the world. The biggest ever recorded giant squid measured 59 feet long and weighed a ton. Oh, they also have the biggest eyes of all creatures on Earth, measuring a whopping 10 inches across. Scientists still don't know much about them, but they think they mainly eat fish, other smaller squid, and possibly even small whales. Because of their huge size, a giant squid can trap prey at distances over 30 feet without harming itself. As far as sea monsters go, the giant squid is no joke. Number 4. Ocean Sunfish. The weirdest looking of our sea monsters so far, ocean sunfish are massive tailless fish with huge fins. They are considered one of the largest bony fish and are often mistaken for sharks when they come to the surface. Despite their size, which comes in at an impressive 5,070 pounds, they are relatively harmless unless provoked. Due to their docile nature, they are easy to catch and are considered a delicacy in some regions of the Asian continent. Ocean sunfish love eating jellyfish and can swim after prey thanks to their muscular fins. Fortunately, ocean sunfish often mistake plastic bags for jellyfish, leading to plastic poisoning, which is a big reason their numbers are shrinking. That and the sea lions that love preying on them. Number 3. Japanese spider crab. Ranked as the largest crab species in the world, the Japanese spider crab has 10 legs and a leg span of 12.5 feet. These oversized crustaceans are often hunted by octopuses or stingrays and mainly scavenge for food on the ocean floor. Sharing the same phylum as spiders and crustaceans, the Japanese spider crabs are masters of camouflage and often use their surroundings to cover their shells and blend into the environment. Interestingly, the spider crabs are not actually born with long legs. Instead, as they age, their legs grow out of their carapace when their actual body size remains the same. Number 2. Basking Shark. As far as explored ocean depths go, the basking shark is the second largest fish we know. Second only to the whale sharks, the massive mouths of a basking shark can measure 3 feet across. Even more impressively, a typical adult basking shark weighs around 8,500 pounds and is often seen using their enormous mouth to filter plankton out of the ocean water. As one of the few warm-blooded species of fish known to man, you can consider yourself lucky if you come across a basking shark. These massive fishes are very friendly, and aside from plankton, their diet comprises of larvae and fish eggs. Fun fact, a basking shark's liver makes up about 25% of its body weight. This liver is full of a substance called squalene, which helps the shark float. Centuries of targeted fishing have made the basking shark an endangered species, which has forced several European countries to give them legal protection. Much remains unknown about the biology and ecology of these giant mammoths. Number 1. Blue Whale. One massive monster to rule them all. The blue whale is the absolute king of sea monsters and is considered one of the biggest creatures to live on planet Earth, even outsizing the dinosaurs. These incredible sea monsters are around 105 feet long, making a blue whale about as tall as a 10-story building laid out flat, and they weigh a mind-boggling 220 tons or 440,000 pounds. Ridiculous as it sounds, the blue whale's tongue weighs about the same as an adult elephant, and their heart is about the size of a golf cart. Oh, and their heartbeat is actually very slow compared to their size. And that's not all. These remarkable species of monsters primarily feed on krill. If you don't know what that is, they are very small crustaceans that feed on microscopic single-celled plants in the ocean. Because of their small size, blue whales often eat up to 6 tons of krill per day while ingesting huge volumes of salt water that are eventually pushed out. Which of these monsters would you be most terrified to see out in the open ocean? Comment down below and please drop a like on the video to help the channel. Also, share with your friends and turn on post notifications so you don't miss our next upload.